Hi, and welcome to the USA Baseball National Training Complex. I'm Jake Phelan. Over the course of this program, we'll take a look at an exciting week of baseball here at the complex in Cary, North Carolina. First, we'll look at the selection of the 18 and under national team, and then we'll provide in-depth coverage of the National Team Identification Series, or what we affectionately refer to as the NTIS. This is the NTIS Selection Show. The 18U program is the oldest age group of our national team development programming. Over the course of the last week, 34 players selected from this year's Tournament of Stars have been competing for a spot on the final 20-man roster. This year, the 18U program will travel to Venezuela to compete in the Pan American Championship, where it will once again seek out the gold. Let's take a look at the 2009 18U national team. Now it's time to take a look back at an outstanding weekend of competition at the NTIS. To start things off, let's hear from USA Baseball's Executive Director and CEO, Paul Seiler.
One of the primary responsibilities that USA Baseball has as the national governing body for our sport in the United States is the identification, selection, and training of elite-level athletes to represent our country in international competition. One of the exciting new ways we're going to expand that opportunity to evaluate and really identify those athletes is with our NTIS, which is going to take place here at our National Training Complex in Cary, North Carolina. This fall, we're going to bring over 600 of the top athletes, 13 under, 15 under, 17 under, watch them play, evaluate them, and then follow them in the spring as we prepare to put our country's best against the world's best in the 2010 international season of competition.
The NTIS got off to a great start with the proceedings held September 17th at Coleman Field, the signature field of the National Training Complex. The ceremonies began with the parade of athletes, which included all 11 of our participating organizations. Players heard from 10-year Major League star Brian McRae, as well as Team USA national team coaches. Those speeches were followed by a special presentation of championship rings to former national team players and staff from both the 2008 16U and the 2007 14U Pan Am Championship teams. Following our opening ceremony, the night was concluded with the final game of the 18U national team trials, giving many of our young players and fans a chance to see America's best in action. To start off our NTIS player selections, we stopped first at the 2009 14U national team. 24 players were selected to compete for a spot on the final team roster later this fall. In October, the team will head to Ecuador for the 14U Pan American Championship. Now, let's take a look at the 24 invitees. It was a busy week for our 14U coaches, as the NTIS was also used to identify players for next year's trials. Shooting for another run at Pan Am Gold, the 14U program has yet to lose a game in international competition and will look to maintain its position as a dominant team on the 14U world stage. Now let's see who the 24 invitees are. Having won a gold medal in each of its last 4 international competitions, the 16U program will look for number 5 in 2010. Coming off a thrilling come-from-behind victory over Cuba in the gold medal game of the World Championships in August, the team will once again be looking to reload starting right here at the NTIS. Now let's meet the 8 athletes who've earned an invite to the 2010 16U national team trials. Held annually in late June, the USA Baseball Tournament of Stars is the nation's premier amateur baseball event. Showcasing America's best talent, the tournament is also used to select players to compete for the 18U national team. In 2010, the 18U program heads to Canada for the World Championships. Let's take a look at our 8 Tournament of Stars invitees. That does it for us here at the USA Baseball National Training Complex. From the selection of an outstanding 18U national team to the identification of the next generation of Team USA athletes, this week has been full of drama and excitement. We thank you for tuning in to the National Team Identification Series Selection Show, and we hope to see you at a Team USA event soon.